Well, listen, man, you don't have to prove anything to me. I think you're a phenomenal coach. You've been killing it year after year, and obviously the program is in the, showing that climb, and it's not going to be long until you hoist that big trophy over your head, man. I can feel it; it's coming very soon. But listen, you know what? I've had a couple of your swimmers on, Mallory. You mentioned her, Zhao, DeLuca. So they mentioned this set. That, I asked them what's the hardest set they've ever been given. And both of them said the same set. They said this 2150's long course where they have to go their short course goal time. Talk to me about this set a little bit. Where did it come from, and what's the method behind it?
We training camp, I feel like it's certainly there's a physiology component, and I have a master's in physiology, so I tend to have that filter, and I've used this example early on. I think I was more on the academic theoretical side. And as the years have gone now, on my 25th year of coaching, I'm way more on the art side, right? Of watching and, those stories that you hear about Dave Marsh that shows up on deck and looks around and comes up with Eddie, right? That's what these guys are. They're geniuses, right? They just feel the moment, and then they know what to provide, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm far from that, but certainly a little bit closer to that now more than anything, to be able to watch and respond. I think that set was just, what can we do to really challenge people on an emotional level, right? Because yes, physical, there's a massive physical component, but the biggest component there is the emotional battle that you have to fight within yourself. Especially, that's normally a set that we do towards the end of camp, and you're already coming in, with a little bit of fatigue, and now you have to battle the set, and it's long course, and once they go south, and you have to battle and find a way, and so I think it was really more of a function of how can we challenge people, what can we give, kind of a target to really force people out of their comfort zone. I go back to that. I think as a coach, I feel a sense of responsibility that, my job is to help you get out of your comfort zone and then get comfortable there. And then that way, then we can expand it again. I always think of it as you start with this little bubble around you. And early on, you can see that with our freshmen, they're just not very comfortable with a whole lot. They kind of stuck on this bubble. And as time goes on, they expand that bubble. It's like, oh, okay, I can do this. I can be comfortable here,
Yeah.
So that's part of what that set comes from, is to really rip that bubble and help them be uncomfortable a little bit.
So tell me this set exactly the way you write it, the way you explain it, and then tell me the person that's done the best you've ever seen at it.
How you judge the quality of the set is different, because it's not just about making the target. I think the winner of the set, right? Because the set's like this. Basically, it's 10 150s, and we have specific target times for each person, right? And that's a combination based on, in some cases, if you've been in the program, there's a little bit of history. If you made them all the year before, holding 139s, then we're going to go to 137s, right? The target just moves. So there's that. So we do the first 10, do a quick kind of reorganizing, a little pep talk, and then the next 10. And then at the end of 20, if you're 20 for 20, you're done. If not, we do another 10. Right. And if depending on the pool availability, we've gone as high. I think we've done as many as 37 one year. It was nuts, but it was one of those things. We had the pool that day and it worked out. But I felt like this person was battling with themselves, and they came out a winner out of that set. So to me, how you measure the success of the set is not so much whether you went 20 for 20. Sometimes if you went 20 for 20, it's almost like, we did a poor job putting a target for you. That was too easy, we wanted to create something that's bigger than that. And it's a mindset. To me, the winner of the set is the person that can manage the emotion of the moment and just have the ability to say, okay, next, right? Next, and refocus really quickly.